In this video, we're going to be looking at the analysis behind this beautiful 1:5 setup I sent out as a free signal into my free Telegram community. We're going to be looking at the reasons why I took this trade, what I was looking out for, and how you can take similar trades like this when you see the same setup. Now, first of all, let's look at the strategy I was using. Now, this is the trade right here, and this was what I was looking out for that made me took this sell right here to the downside. Now, obviously, first of all, price was bullish. As you can see right here, there was a break of structure to the upside, which means price was bullish. And immediately price broke structure to the upside. It came down and then broke the low that created this high. Remember, price is always going to be bullish, even if it breaks structures to the downside inside this range. As far as price has not broken the low that created this high, price is always going to be bullish. But in this case, price broke the low that created the high, giving us a market structure shift or a change of character to the downside. Also, as price shifted structure to the downside or changed character to the downside, it's left a breakout block around this point, right? A breakout block that we're going to use as our entry to the downside. Now, that breakout block is our point of interest. Now, one thing I'm always looking out for before price approaches our point of interest is price leaving the liquidity behind. And how price is going to leave this liquidity is price is going to trade into an internal liquidity. First of all, price is going to trade into an internal liquidity. It can be another block. It can be a fair value gap, right? Price is first going to react with an internal liquidity and then move to the downside like inducement. The reason why price is going to do this is because a lot of traders are going to be trading off based off the first reaction they see in the market, right? Price is first going to react with a particular internal liquidity, push to the downside, react with another internal liquidity that's left behind right here. And this internal liquidity is what is going to push it to our point of interest, which is where we're going to be taking the trade from. When price is creating this inducement, a lot of traders are going to be swept as price is going to the downside. Then when price starts coming to our point of interest, a lot of traders stop loss are going to be hit right there. So that's why price is always doing this pattern, and that's why I always love this pattern. First of all, price change structure to the downside, which is a particular confirmation that I'm seeing that price is going to continue in a particular direction. Then price is going to do what? Price is going to induce traders right here reacting to an internal fair value gap or any internal liquidity right here. Price is going to come down, push to the upside, which is going to be our point of interest, and then we can take our trade from there to the downside. Now let's see how we're able to take this trade on GBP/JPY. I started my analysis on the daily time frame right here, as you can see on GBP/JPY, and then you can see that price created the swing high right here, retraced to the downside, and then broke structure to the upside, confirming that we're going to continue moving to the upside. And then immediately price did that. Price did what? Came here and broke the low that created this high right here, which is one confirmation that is telling us that price has given us a change of character or a market structure shift to the downside, which means price is going to come and approach this point again and push to the downside. That's, we have what? We have a breakout block right here, which is the last red closing candle that swept sell side that led to this break of structure, but then failed to push price to the upside. We call this a breakout block. A breakout block is basically a failed order block, right? You can call this support or a breakout block, support on resistance, right? So when price approached this point right here, I looked out for something else. So let's switch to the lower time frame to see what I was looking out for. I switched to the 1 hour time frame right here. On the 1 hour time frame, my setup has already played out. Remember, I always say this, right? If you're part of my students or if you're my mentorship, I always say when price is approaching your point of interest, it's always smart to wait and see how price reacts to your point of interest to know if that trade is going to play out, right? Because placing a trade, be it a buy or a sell, is a very, very big decision, and we want to make sure we're making the right decision. So when price first approached our point of interest, which is the breakout block from the daily time frame, we saw price did what? Move down and then broke structure to the downside. This is a confirmation that price is going to be going down, right? You can see the aggressiveness to the downside, all these long red bearish candles right here. So now, when price was going to the upside, price did what? Price reacted with this long fair value gap right here and then pushed all the way to the downside. This already would already trick traders to think that we're going to be going down. A lot of traders, a lot of retail traders will already be selling at this point, whereas this is inducement being created. Price reacted with this fair value gap, pushed to the downside to this what? To this breakout block right here, or this fair value gap at the bottom right here, right? Price is just reacting to this internal liquidity. Price reacted from this internal liquidity, which is the fair value gap, push to the downside to another internal liquidity, which is this breaker or this fair value gap again, and then push to our point of interest, right? The reason why this is our point of interest is because, first of all, price has already reacted with our daily breakout block and broken structures to the downside, and then this is our what? This is our other block right here. This is our other block right here, the other block that caused this break of structure to the downside that makes this our point of interest. So price got up to this point, created inducement, which means there's liquidity above here again. Then price came all the way to our what? To our point of interest. We took a sell from this point. I sent out the signal, as you can see on your screen right here. I sent out the signal as a free signal to my free Telegram community. If you're not a member of my free Telegram community, click on the link on the description, and it's going to direct you to my free Telegram community, so that whenever I send in free signals like this, you are going to make profit alongside the team, right? So that's it. So apart from this 1 hour order block being the reason why we entered the sale, I also switched to the 30 minutes time frame to get confirmation from the lower time frame, because actually taking your entry from the lower time frame gives you more confirmation, because you actually get a better price action so that you can get more sniper entry, right? So as you can see right here, we have a 30 minutes fair value gap right here that also made me confirm that we're going to be going down from this level. So I took this sent out the signal. It was actually a swing trade and a quick one, because it took over, let's say, 12 hours for this trade to play out in our favor, and a lot of people make profit from this very trade right here. This is to let you know that this is not a holy grail. This is a strategy that worked for me. There's no guarantee that when you start using this, you're going to be profitable. You just need to be disciplined. You need to apply this, back test this, make sure it suits your kind of trader before you can start applying it and then start seeing results, right? So for more videos like this, like, share, subscribe, comment, do all those good stuff, right? Because it actually helps me to create more videos like this. Just do the good stuff, like, share, and also, yeah. And if you're interested in my mentorship and my signals, send me a link using the link in the description. Also, if you're interested in joining my free Telegram community, join using the link in the description, and I'll see you guys around. Peace.